If I seem a little bit on the tense side, it's because I am. Woke up with a splitting friggin' headache this morning. I'm rolling right now. If did everybody get my note that was pinned at the top of this? At the top of this thing. Please remember, if you want to talk about the crap that I've been going through since yesterday, that I have been dinged on Facebook for, we'll take it over to Cooking with Cannabis and they'll block it afterwards, but I won't do it here. All right? Hey, Brigitte. Actually, Brigitte, if you saw that, it was actually an email to you first. You know that little blurb at the beginning of the email I sent you, like in response? You got the rest. And then I looked at it and went, I shouldn't be just saying this to one person. I need to say this to everybody. Even my own kids think I'm absolutely cracked. It's okay. My headache is gone. The light, I put 300 mini lights on my tree. Not enough. Hey. Let me say hi to everybody. Let me just, let me say hi to Ann Lewis, Betty Randall, Brigitte Frigo, Country Girl, Ellen Mayen, Jerry Carey, Helen Burke, Joe Mama, Doris, Julie H. from Florida, Karen Ludwig, Marcella Munzo, Marie Dunn, Mama B's Crochet Kitchen, Mr. Bucky Siwa, Pamela Nelson, Rosie Slade, Sandy Candy, Stacy D. It's starting to jump. Steven, Sue Marie, Suzette Sanborn, and Terry Welsh. How's everybody doing? I'm going to unpin this message now because if you want, it's here, and I will put it in one more time just to make sure everybody knows how flippin' serious I am right now. Okay, I used every single one of my characters getting this put in. Hi, Donna. How are you? I'm doing better, but yes, my Christmas lights are on. I have been working so hard. Not at this. I've been working so hard at keeping level mentally, emotionally, and spiritually that when my phone went yesterday, it almost gave me a heart attack. I swear to God. It almost gave me a heart attack. Whatever message they wanted after that was la 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 la. But you know what? The fact that that alarm was so disruptive emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, that most of the message was lost because people were just frightened by it. I was, and after that, you don't take in everything in the message, right? So is Nan able to come? Yes. You know why? Because Nan lives in an orange zone. I live in an orange zone. Do you know what that means? It means I'm allowed to have up to 6 people gathered at my house over Christmas. Nan phoned her doctor. And her the doctor phoned Nan. They did a phone consultation appointment. And Nan says, I want to go and spend the holidays with my son for 2 weeks. And her doctor said, and I quote, there is absolutely no reason why you cannot go and spend that time with wife and family as long as you use the safety guidelines. Wear a mask when you're out in public. You know, stay out of crowded places if it makes you uncomfortable. What have I missed? So yeah, Because after that alarm went off and I got that message, and then I got a phone call from Briar, and then when I don't want to talk about this. How's everybody doing? Uh, gave you a teaser of what I did with more Christmas cards in the pictures. I can gather with up to 6 people from 2 households. Or is it 3? I don't know. But as long as my Nan's quarantined, I'm quarantined. Briar's not coming near the house on his own choice, right? Howie's taking the truck in and cleaning it tomorrow. I mean, all of these things are safety precautions, right? I'm glad Nan is coming too. Do I need to time you out, Bev? Absolutely not. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk here a little bit. I want to calm down. And then I'm going to go over to Cooking with Cannabis, and I'm really going to talk because I shared a film. Never mind. So I took some of your suggestions and I put a tinsel string up over my Christmas tree. And then I hung more cards on it, and I still had cards, so I put bows on them and then just kind of assortedly put them under the tree. Then I pulled out my 300 brand new mini lights and started to put them on the tree because Daddy brought the tree in, and all this is in stages. And yes, you're going to get footage for tomorrow, and then you'll see Nan and I decorate the tree. I haven't decided yet. Hey, yes. I'm getting ready to bake some Christmas cookies. Wonderful. Yeah, let me just roll, okay? Let me just do how I roll here. So I didn't get what I wanted done today. Okay, so because I phoned Howie and said, "Oh, I put the lights on the tree," or "I'm putting the lights on the tree," and he goes, "Did you go down the basement to get those lights?" And I said, "No, I bought new ones." And he goes, "Oh, okay," because he was worried I'd gone down the basement to get Christmas decorations, and me bringing a bin of Christmas decorations up those stairs. Hell, going down those stairs is not good to begin with. Bev, yarn prepper, Bev, I got picked to be a crochet pattern tester. I posted the item to our group. Oh, that's wonderful. Will you share the CWC? I will share it on Facebook, but I can't get into Facebook through my computer again. I tried to go to Beverly Wolfe, and I locked myself out of Beverly Foley. And so now I can't get back in on my computer. I can on my phone, and yes, I will. You also got a crock pot, brand new for $5. Oh, that's wonderful. Just scored a brand new wave with all pieces and manual for $5 at Sally Ann. Oh my goodness. I love Salvation Army. As a matter of fact, I donated. Normally I would donate every time I saw a kettle if I was shopping, and $5, $10 here, it adds up, right? So I just sent them $50 because the Salvation Army and St. Vincent de Paul's are 2 organizations that I believe very, very strongly in. Not necessarily in the religious aspects of it, but in how they help people. They don't care who you are. As long as if you need help, they'll help. And that's awesome news, Yarn. What goodies will you be cooking with now? That's why you're not getting any videos, because I'm not doing any baking. I still have to do the scones. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm washing all the bedding. I'm washing the floors again, like just going over them with a damp mop, making sure everything's tidy. Tonight, Howie's going to bring up the decorations, and I'm going to put the rest of the lights on the tree and probably the angel, but I'm not doing anything else until Nan comes. I'm doing better today. Doris, there's no bearing with you, honey. We love you. This is what this is. We are a family. We are family. I got all my sisters and brothers and me. I'm making pork chops and sauerkraut in the crock pot for supper. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to try that. Recipe. Do you add like just pork chops, sauerkraut, potatoes, onions, and like sauerkraut, potatoes, and onions? Bake, woman, bake, says Stephen. No, roll, woman, roll. So, and I'm not baking a lot this year. You know why? Because no one's here to eat it. Even if I make some fudge or something for Arthur or those gluten-free peanut butter cookies, I mean, it'll be, okay, it'll be maybe gluten-free peanut butter cookies. It'll be scones. It'll be snowballs. It'll be shortbread. That's it. That's all I got. Because there's nobody here to eat it. Right? I do have to make another set of pound cakes. Because that's one of Nan's favorite flavors. So, hang on a second here, folks. My roller isn't working properly because I'm not giving it proper attention. My daughter got me new used furniture and a kitchen table and chairs for Christmas. Free is always good, Deborah. It's hubby's birthday today. Making eggplant I'm making a gift basket for Christmas. Oh, how wonderful, Patricia. Hi, darling. How are you? How are you today? Happy Hanukkah, Sherry. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. Dreidel, 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 and when you're dry, we'll play. Did I do it right? Did I do it right? It was your neighbor. If I was your neighbor, I would probably end up weighing at least 500 pounds. I love good homemade baked goods. Oh yeah. Andrew, blessings from Yorkshire. I decorated Christmas cottage today. It's very festive now. Bravo. Bravo. Jeanette from New Zealand. Hi, darling. I don't think anyone's here, Grace. Although deliveries can get pretty late. Howie somehow unplugged my security camera so I can't see. Nope. You're bull crapping me, Gracie. Today is my daughter Nicole's 9th birthday. She turned 19. Oh, that's wonderful. From Ireland, hi. Sorry. Hi, Catherine Morrissey. How are you, darling? Yellow bird up high in banana tree. So I got to make scones, shortbread, snowballs, and gluten-free peanut butter cookies. I already made 5 loaves, and I didn't video it, of medicated banana bread. Oh, it's rough. Yes, thank you. Hey, Yellow Bird. So, happy birthday to Nicole. 19. Oops, sorry, ran out of juice. Who here? Give me a second. So, today's only December 10th. I got a feeling I got more Christmas cards coming. I mean, seriously? I've gotten more cards already this year than I've gotten in the last probably 2 years combined. I decided to check it. Here you are. Hi, Lisa. You have one from me coming. Oh, wonder. Well, I've opened a whole bunch. And I have a stack of recipes. So if I don't mention your cards, soon what I will do when I'm pretty sure they're all in, maybe on Christmas Eve, I'll do a live stream and I'll show you what my house looks like and my tree and the Christmas card tree and all that stuff. Yes, I believe I did, Patricia. Did I get your card? Was it just a card, sweetheart? If it was just a card, I probably got it. Please forgive me. I've gotten about 30 of them. So I can't remember individually how many I got. You emailed your recipes. Wonderful. Deliveries are happening as late as 10 p.m. here. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's go behind the fan. Supper is in the crock. Last night we had chicken and rice. Supper's in the crock. It's mushroom soup slumgullion. Break time. I wasn't going to do a live today because I got a lot of things to do. But I managed to get quite a few of them done, and tomorrow is going to be nuts. I don't know if there's going to be a festive Freaky Friday or not. It depends. It depends on what I get done. I have to wash all the bedding on both my bed and Howie's bed because that's where Nan's going to sleep. Tomorrow night, Howie will sleep downstairs. I've got 31 cards from Connected Hearts. Thank you all. That's about what I got so far. No, it was both card and recipes. I will know because I've been stacking. I haven't even been looking at the recipes. I've been just putting them in a stack so I don't lose them, and I want to tape them or put them in a book. Hey, Laurel, how's it going, sweetheart? Yummy. I love slumgullion. Well, I took home canned ground beef and I put it in the small crock, and then I emptied in a can of mushrooms. I drained the water, put the mushrooms in. Then I put in a jar of celery and a chopped up onion. And then I covered it all in mushroom soup. And then I parboiled some macaroni noodles. Not boiled them, like I brought them up to cheese and crackers. Sorry, folks, if you got some buffering there, it's my connection dropped for a second. Okay, so if you're still buffering, please just refresh the page. So then I covered it all with mushroom soup and some Parmesan cheese, and it's cooking real slow. And that's what Howie said. So what do you want for supper? I said, you can have soup or you can have spaghetti. And he said, I don't want soup or spaghetti. I want something creamy. And I said, mushroom soup and ground beef slumgullion. And he said, oh, perfect. So... Dallas, how's it going? Can anybody tell me if that post I put up on Facebook is still there? Because I can't get in. I can only get in through my phone right now. Please pray for Jason. He went to the doctor today. Why did he go to the doctor? I hope all is well, sweetheart. Of course. Of course, of course. We will pray. We will pray. Yes, it's still there. Yeah, I got a message from Facebook on that. And then I accidentally tried to put it in my other one, and then I couldn't get back into my regular Facebook. Again, remember a couple of weeks ago when I said, I logged myself out of Facebook? I can get it on my phone. And I can't remember how I did it. The larder is full. I saw that, Stephen. Very impressive, darling. I got hacked, but I got everyone cleaned up. Oh, awesome, darling. Do you mean the video that comes in? Yeah, guys, don't open videos if you get them in Facebook Messenger unless you know. Like, don't open anything that says, oh, is this you in this video? Or, hey, did you see this? Don't open that crap. Why? Because then it attaches to everybody in your Facebook list and they get it. And then it's like a virus. I mean, it doesn't do anything. It just infects everybody, right? A larder and a pantry. A larder is more of a cold room. Would be like a refrigerator. In the old days, it would be like a root cellar or a cold room. Some people I've heard of back in the days, before refrigeration, right around the First World War, there was refrigeration, but not a country. And people would butcher their animals according to the season, right? So when it came time to do beef, this one family built a shed, right? And dug a hole 4 feet wide by 4 feet wide by 3 feet deep. And then when the ground froze, they built a shed over it and filled that hole with water when the ground froze. And that became a great big ice cube. And then they would put straw down over on top of it, and they would hang their beef in it once it was butchered. It was an outdoor freezer, right? My cat did walking on the keyboard. Oh, Dallas. So a larder is closer to a refrigerator cold room than, nowadays we call them walk-ins. That's what would be called a larder. A pantry is where all your dry goods. Have PT right now. Richard is on time today. Okay, sweetheart. I love you, and I'll call you soon, okay? Probably next week. You're welcome, Karen. You're welcome. So, hello, Mary. Okay. Pelletier. Pelletier? Did you say it? I want to say Pelletier, but it looks like Pelletier. You're quite welcome. All right. Pay no attention to the woman behind the fan. It is break time. I'm in a lot of pain. The headache left, but there's a shift coming. It has to be a weather shift coming. And Saturday. Okay, so tomorrow I'm cleaning. And Saturday morning, very, very early, we're all getting up, me, Howie, and Gracie. And we're getting in the truck. And we're driving to Peterborough. And we're going to drop off the presents to Arthur and that. Oh, I have to make a basket up for my sister and my brother and his wife. Do you want a video on that? It's just going to be broths and stuff. We have cold rain coming into this area tomorrow. We had some rain, but then it got mild, so now everything just feels damp. Hey, Cheryl Lee. How far is Peterborough from your house? A few hours? It's about 4 hours. It's about 4 hours, but it is about the same distance to Port Hope for us. However, if we go to Peterborough first, we take the number 7 highway. And if we go to Peterborough first, we can drop off gifts. And then Port Hope, we go straight on after Peterborough, straight on up to Port Hope, hit the 401 and come home. Right? So, hey, Terry Dover, welcome aboard. Supper tonight is collard greens and leftover ham bone. I've never had that, but it sounds good. That's a good trip. I have been there before. My brother lives in Ontario. Well, there you go. Dropped off 15 cases this morning at the co-op. Are you done, Stephen? Are you done now, darling? And now you will know. Freeze extra fruit and produce and stuff, eh? Wow. What's 4:21? Oh, that's the time? Let me see that. Okay. Bev, you're bogan again. Sorry, Stephen. Sorry, Stephen. Here we go. So really, all I have left to do is to put more lights on the Christmas tree. And I should bake the scones. Maybe I'll wait until Nan gets here, and then I'll just do snowballs one day, shortbread one day, scones one day. Probably be scones first, because Nan needs some spoiling. Hey, Raph. I can't stay. It's hubby and I 9 years anniversary, and we're spending time together. Oh, happy anniversary, you guys. You give each other a big squishy 25-second hug from me to each other, okay? Happy anniversary, my darling. I want to make the pound cake too, and I am going to, but I'm going to use less lemon juice and make it more of a glaze, because I'm telling you, even though it thickened later as it cooled, when I was pouring it on and brushing it on, it was soaking into the cake. And the cake had this crusty, crunchy, candy, lemony top. It was so good. Oh, angel food cakes. Easy, Mr. Bucky. You look at my, I have a video on angel food cake and strawberries for Nan's birthday. An angel food cake, don't grease the pan. Why? Because you need to turn it upside down over a bottle to cool. Because if you butter it and you flip it out onto a cake thing, it'll actually compress some and you won't get that light, fluffy cake. Angel food cake's easy, man. It's 12 egg whites. 12 egg whites, sugar, flour, baking powder, and a bit of salt. I think that's all that angel food cake is. Have you ever made lemon curd? Only when, not lemon curd. I've made lemon meringue pie filling from scratch, but I've never made the curd. I see no point because we're not huge lemon people. Like Howie wouldn't, you know. Oh, pound cake with cranberry pound cake. Lemon cranberry pound cake is so effing good. I got two pieces. But I'll tell you in a little bit. We're going to go off and we're going to go over to cooking with cannabis in a little bit. Tammy Howard, hi, darling. Merry Christmas, everyone. This my present. I hope this phone will last better than the last one. I didn't want to lose you again. You got a new phone. Awesome. I'm a date nut gal. Oh, I love it on any scones. Well, I only put butter on my scones because they're so bloody good. And I'm making the scones with buttermilk powder this year. I'm reconstituting buttermilk powder. So I want to see how well it does because I can't, I can say, Howie, stop and get me buttermilk. And it's all whether or not the store is even carrying it because half the time they don't. So when I was in Bulk Barn, I got myself a quart jar full of buttermilk powder. What is a magical LB cake? What is that? A magical buttermilk cake. What? A magical pound cake. Oh no. I made banana bread. Magical banana bread. 5 loaves of it. Trust me. I've only ever had them plain or with lemon curd. If so, I would like to try. I love the powder I got. It works so good. Now, do you put it in as powder and then just add your liquid as water, or do you reconstitute the powder? I'm weird about that. I don't want to add the powder into my flour and then add water. I'm not sure how it would go because scones are pretty dry to begin with. So I think I will reconstitute it. I just answered my own question. Oh, this banana bread is full of green fibers and green butter. You can, Bev, but I reconstitute it 1 tablespoon to 1 cup of water. Oh, $. What's the dollar? 4 tablespoons to 1 cup of water. Yeah, I heard it was like a 1/4 cup to a cup of water. I added chocolate chips to mine, 4 tablespoons. That's what I figured. I went and I read I knew the $. It had to be the number you were going for, right? I'm so tired. I ate some of my own banana bread last night. And then I got up at 1 o'clock in the morning and ate some more. So this morning I was a noodle for half the day. I actually don't use that email all that much, Dallas. For everybody, I just pretty much use the connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. Hey, here's Patricia Johnny Carson. How's it going? I did wrong thing. What did you do, darling? No, you didn't do anything wrong. Oh, you meant the channel. Right. Okay. Send me the instructions. Honest to God, Stephen, I am following no recipe. I'll tell you about it over at Cooking with Cannabis, which we're going to go to right shortly. So I just wanted to pop in and say hi to everybody. Am I in trouble? My texts are gray. I don't see why. Your texts don't look gray to me, darling. What recipe are you talking about? Oh, at Avonlea. Okay, Avonlea Inn. Okay. Bother. Sorry, Bev. Gotta run. It's time to make dinner. Yeah, mine's in the crock. So, for all those who care to, please help me close with a little bit of spiritual nourishment. I know it wasn't a long live stream today, but I have this other stuff bubbling right about here, and I really need to talk about it. And I want to go over to Cooking with Cannabis to do that. Okay, so everybody sees the live stream here, and remember, the live stream we are about to have on Cooking with Cannabis will be blocked afterwards because of the content topic. Okay. Anyway, for all those who care to, please help me close with a bit of spiritual nourishment. Nice deep breath. Hey God, it's us. And folks, don't let the fact that I call my higher power God sway you from joining us. This is really non-denominational. You do you. My higher power is God, and that's just the way I roll. Okay. Yeah, God, we're here. And God, I got a real rude awakening on just how fast things are developing in our world yesterday, and it frightened me. So what I want to do, God, is I want to give that to you because I can't do it. Please, God, take our fear, amplify our common sense. Look after the people that are having a hard time. Look after us, God, please. These are scary times. And I just want to be joyful in your love and in your light. So please, God, help us with the anxiety. Help us with the people who point fingers at us and tell us we're crazy. Help us to make decisions that make us feel safe, but not decisions made out of fear. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. Man. Namaste. Shalom. Merry meet. Miigwech. Blessed be. Oh, thank you, God. All things being equal and normal, I do not know if I will have a live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, and I have a lot of stuff to do before we leave Saturday morning to get Nan. Having said that, anybody who is looking forward to the live reading, Little House readings, they are actually being they're being paused for now because I've got the Christmas Carol coming up to read, and I'm going to be going places. Not going places, but I'm not going to be home in time on Saturday. And then Sunday I'll be getting, making sure Nan's settled in and all these things. So from now until after Christmas, the Little House Live is paused. Okay? So I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And anybody who wants to know what I'm so all fired up about, meet me over at Cooking with Cannabis. And don't miss it. because once it's said, it will be blocked by YouTube. Take care. God bless.